Yo, what is... Oh. Now. Alright, we gotta fix this. Alright, well, that's better. What is good, YouTube fam? Hope everyone's having a good day. Why did I say fam? I never say fam. As you can probably see, I'm back up north at the moment, just at work. God, it's been hot. So hot in central Queensland. But it's probably better than being down in Brizzy at the moment. Apparently they're having some big storms down there. Still got about another 2 weeks to go until I get home. So keep grinding there. Hopefully gonna have some big plans when I get back. Gonna finally set up a backdrop for a segment I want to start filming on a regular basis with a mate of mine. That's gonna be all your sneaker news and just everything that's kind of happening, and just have me and him discussing it, and just a general backdrop for any kind of videos that I usually make. But today I got in a package up north. This shoe's become probably one of my favorite shoes at the moment. There's literally no hype around it at all. It's just a silhouette. I think it's super sick. It's hella comfortable. Takes a lot of inspiration from old Adidas shoes and putting it with new Adidas technology. So you might guess what it is anyway, but we'll get into it right now and see what we got. So again, with the bags, like, come on, Hype DC, Platypus, JD Sports, but everyone. Can we please get our shoes in boxes when we get sent? Enough of these bags. It might cost a little bit more, but for the price that they're charging for shoes these days, you should be able to afford to put it into a box for us. But nevertheless, this package came from England, I believe. I got this from JD Sports, and the box doesn't seem too crushed up inside. So tear it open. As you see, it's just your regular Adidas blue box. Right there, size 12.5, which the last pair I got on these was size 13, and they did fit a little bit too big, like NMDs and stuff like that. They didn't actually come with an insole, so when I get back down to Brizzy, I'm going to try the 13 with the insole in, see if that's a little bit better. If it's not, like, they still fit fine. They're nothing wrong with them. Still love them. They only had 12.5 in this colorway, which is cool. Like, I wouldn't mind trying the 12.5 out to see how that fits. But regardless, I'm sure it will. I'm sure even a 12 would fit. But I think 12.5 might be a little bit better. So we'll open it up. I'm gonna have first look, first peep, and see. Oh, they actually tape the box down, which I guess is, unless it doesn't rip the paint off it, is good. Keeps it together. Get rid of that. Open it up. Oh, these are sick. Okay, so we have the Adidas I-5923, which is the worst name, Adidas. Like, they used to be called their Nickies, and when I saw their Nickies, I loved them straight off the bat, but couldn't find them anywhere in Australia where you could buy them. And then I saw, actually I'll show you now, I also have a blue pair. I saw these at Hype DC and saw that they looked exactly the same as their Nickies, except it had the I-5923, is it? Yeah, I-5923 on the side. And my mate who works at Hype asked him, I said, what's the difference between the Nickies and the I-5923? He said, they just changed the badge. And I looked into it a little bit more, and what happened was when they released their Nicki, they actually ended up having a copyright issue with the name Nicki. The article I read didn't go in to say who the claim was with, who has the copyright for the Nicki, but yeah, so they just ended up changing it. And I mean, I think a Nicki looked a little bit better on the side of these, but I mean, it's only a tiny detail. But yeah, the I-5923, got it in the black and white colorway with the silver stripes. I got another pair that got delivered down to Brizzy as well, which I'll unbox those when I get home, which is sick. They only had a navy pair when I bought my first pair, and again, like, it need a black and white pair. And I think I like the silver on it too, so it just kind of breaks it up a little bit. But yeah, I'll give a quick rundown of the shoe just so everyone kind of knows what to expect when you buy an I-5923. Rubber bottom. It's not your continental bottoms that you'll find on an Ultra Boost. It seems a bit more plasticky than rubbery, But then you've got your Boost midsole. We go as far as calling it nylon, but almost like a waterproof material, almost kind of like wetsuit, but not as thick. You got that on the side panel, the toe box, and then you've got a suede liner that runs around the toe box and on the back tab. It's all one shoe, so the tongue cuts in a little bit, but it's all connected within the shoe, so it's all just one solid silhouette. Got your Adidas logo on the rose gold, and you got it in the Adidas Originals logo on the back in black on the grey tab. Kind of shame with these came, if the laces on these are black and they've got black tips, where if you can see on my blue ones, which I thought this was such an awesome detail, they were navy and then they had rose gold tips on them, which look really sick. We don't really need a box anymore, so I'll toss that out the way. But yeah, so these is my new pickup, the Adidas I-5923. I'm never gonna get the hang of this number code. The Adidas I-5923 in the black and grey colorway. Super lightweight. This is definitely my favorite silhouette at the moment. Yeah, I've just noticed with myself, like when I first started collecting sneakers, I would always go, I'd buy like in Jordans, say, every release. Well, they weren't releasing them as much as what they do now, but I used to try and get every color. Didn't matter whether I liked it or not, I was just trying to grow my collection. And a little bit after that, I just kind of slowed down and I was just buying just the colors that I did like. And since stuff's kind of got harder to get, it's been good for me in a way. I'm finding myself, I'm only buying silhouettes that I like, and none of them are necessarily hype. Like these days, I can't be bothered going to try and raffle a line up or anything like that. Occasionally I'll pay resale for a shoe, very rarely, so it's usually just whatever's in the shop. If something I like, I'll get it. I'm super happy on these. So we'll do an on feet now so you can see what they look like, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so that concludes the video. Stay tuned for more content after this. Gonna really dive into my channel this year. Hopefully gonna do some bigger, better things, really get growing, get a big following so we can do more and more stuff. So I'll see you in Brizzy, get everything set up, hopefully get on some more adventures. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time.